Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's picker card reading, we will find out what goes through your person's mind whenever they hear your name. So this can be, for example, let's say that they're out somewhere and your name is Sasha. So they're out with their friends, they're sitting at one place, and then they randomly hear some people in the background saying, "Hey Sasha, we're over here." And so of course, the first person to pop up in their mind would be you, because you're the only Sasha that they have a history with. So what do they think in that moment is what we will be finding out through this reading. So for the first group, I have this dark blue stone over here. Then this green marble for group 2. And this purple stone for group 3. So feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose the blue stone, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out what goes through your person's mind whenever they hear your name. So the cards that came out for you are higher power, fulfillment, enlightenment, and memories of love. All right, so as soon as they hear your name, they start missing you. It's like a burst of nostalgia. Whatever happy memories you guys have made together, or just in general, whatever time you guys have spent together, it all comes flashing in their mind. It's very spontaneous is what I'm being told. It's kind of like a knee-jerk reaction, you know. Your name is equivalent to a knee-jerk reaction of them recalling all the good times that they spent with you. And I'm picking up on this very, very heavy feeling of missing you. Somewhere with higher power over here, and then when I look at enlightenment too, each time they hear your name, they think that it is a signal, a sign from the universe. Maybe they weren't as much into spirituality before they met you. Maybe your purpose in their life was their spiritual awakening. You know, it happens. Usually you'll hear readers say that, you know, that person was responsible for your spiritual awakening, but it can be vice versa too, right? So considering the fact that we have higher power with enlightenment over here, I definitely feel like you, group 1, were a catalyst for the spiritual awakening of the person that you're asking about, which is why when they hear your name, or when they see repeating numbers, or when they see other synchronicities associated with you, maybe your birth numbers, or just in general, let's say the number 12 is significant for you guys because you went on 12 dates, or you were 12 years old when you first met, or whatever the hell it might be. So each time they see those synchronicities, then too you pop up in their mind, and they take all of those things as a sign from the universe. Somewhere with fulfillment being present over here with memories of love, there seems to be this energy of, I want something really badly, but then how do I go about it? I'm looking for not exactly inspiration, ideas possibly. So whenever they hear your name, they think that, okay, I'm being reminded of this, of a distant wish of mine, a very prominent wish, but it seems to be distant at the moment. It's something that I want. It's something that I want really badly. I want to be together with this person. I miss them so much. But there is this hollow feeling simultaneously about, like, whom do I go to? Whom do I turn to for ideas or for guidance, actually? Because the fact that there's so much age gap over here between these two energies, I feel like whoever it is that your person hangs out with, those people aren't really, either they don't give your person good advice, or your person knows that those people are not capable enough of giving great advice, which is why your person doesn't really talk about you to those people, or doesn't really go to them for steps, for guidance, for advice about what should they be doing in this connection. Each time they hear your name with higher power over here, they also feel like this is a destined connection, and that there is some or the other source or power or magic that's happening behind the scenes. They can often be questioning themselves each time they hear your name, like, Why am I constantly hearing group 1's name? Why am I seeing group 1's name everywhere? Why am I hearing group 1's name everywhere? There has to be a meaning behind this. And it's like with enlightenment over here, they go on that internal mind quest of sorts, you know, trying to dig deeper, trying to find out the answers. The sad part is that they're dealing with everything all by themselves, because I do not think that they talk about this with anyone. In fact, I'm being given this very vivid, not like this very clear image, group 1, that whenever they hear your name, the expressions on their face don't change. So nobody can tell by looking at your person that because of that audio stimulus, something happened to your person. You know, there's absolutely no change in their facial expressions. There's no change in their body language. Whatever is happening in their heart, is happening in their mind, but they do not let it reflect in their body language or on their face. So somewhere I do feel like this person, they're not lonely. I don't think they're lonely, but as far as you and this connection and what to do about it is concerned, they feel alone. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Oh my gosh. So even from the tarot cards, we have the energy of 6 of Cups over here. This seems to be a very solid soulmate connection that you're asking me about today, group 1. Then we have the Fool, 2 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Right now, maybe there is some physical distance between you guys. You guys might be living in different cities, states, or possibly even different countries for a few of you. Notice how this woman is holding a globe in her hands. It's like your person, whenever they hear your name and whenever they start missing you and everything, they start going back in the memories, they start marinating in those feelings. They're like, I want to offer the world to group 1. I want to be with group 1. I want to reunite with group 1. I want to marry group 1. I want to live with group 1. I want to be with them. But how? How do I take that risk? How do I proceed towards that reunion? I don't know. And again, with the energy of Hierophant over here, it's like they want to get guidance from somewhere. But at the moment, they do not have anybody to turn to for guidance. In fact, if you know their friends, or if you in general know the company that they keep, you'll agree with me on this, that the people that they hang out with, or the people that they call their friends, they're not emotionally very evolved or mature people. They're not emotionally equipped, you can say, to understand the depth of the bond or the connection between you and this person. Maybe once in a blue moon, when this person did talk about you to their friends, they might have dismissed the whole thing. They might have said that, why are you still wondering about group 1? You know, I mean, they're sitting in a different corner of the world. Forget about group 1. Move ahead with your life. But then here's the thing. With 6 of Cups over here showing up 2 times from 2 decks, this is a confirmation, group 1, that although the reading is what goes through their mind when they hear your name, I don't think they need that to be thinking about you. It's like you live in their mind rent-free, you know. It's like they're always consumed by your thoughts and lost in those memories. Sometimes when they hear your name, they cannot help but think about the alternate reality that could have been right now between you both. And what I mean by that is, if things that happened between you guys, when things went downhill, you guys broke up or whatever else happened, if all of that hadn't happened, what then would have been the situation between you both is what they start exploring in their mind. What if I hadn't been too quick to dismiss this connection? What if I hadn't been too quick to dismiss my feelings for group 1 as something that's just, like a passing affair or just a crush? What if I had realized back then what group 1 means to me? What if I hadn't been hesitant to open up to them when I had the opportunity? What would the situation have been between us? So different directions. It's very like zigzag. But I mean, on one hand, I can say that it is pretty commendable how there is absolutely no sign on your person's face that they're getting those emotions whenever they hear your name. But if someone, goes and examines everything under a microscopic lens, they'll see that, my gosh, there is so much happening underneath the surface whenever they hear your name. You or this person might be having Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your charts. All right, group 1. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings. I post there more frequently as compared to YouTube. So make sure to follow me over there if you are on Instagram. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my email ID or you can message me on Instagram. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2. So for those of you who chose the green marble, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out what goes through a person's mind when they hear your name. So the cards that came out for you are the Fates, Illumination, Complacency, and Movement, Choices, Decisions. A lot of you might have been attracted towards group 1 as well, or you can check that out too if you want to. Anyway, okay, group 2. As soon as your person hears your name, and however that might be, immediately it's like this very bittersweet emotion, bittersweet energy that, wow, I just saw 11/11s. Maybe you guys keep seeing it too. Anyway, so they immediately get this very bittersweet feeling. Sweet because whenever they hear your name, they take it as a confirmation that your connection with them is fated, and that somewhere through some thread of destiny or just through something in the universe, they're still tied to you. They're still connected to you. They tell themselves, there has to be a bond between me and group 2 still. Why else would I be hearing their name as frequently as I do? Because I'm being told it's pretty frequent in your case, group 2. And bitter because, well, you guys aren't together. You're not with them anymore. In fact, with Illumination over here, I think your person has zero idea about where you stand right now in terms of your feelings towards them, your intentions towards them. They know nothing. And there can be different reasons behind it. Maybe initially when they were in that runner phase, you tried your level best to make them stay or whatever, and then you gave up. Or maybe you've blocked them, maybe you got frustrated and you were like, you know what, fuck off, I'm just not going to message you anymore. So I think it's been a very long time. The waters are so silent over here. I do not think that you have contacted them in a very long time. And I also feel like they don't have many means. All this coldness over here and the leaves shedding, I feel like whatever last sources they had to get information about you, they're long gone. For example, let's say that you guys had some mutual friends, and those mutual friends and you used to live in the same city, so that's how this person used to get information about you. But now those friends have moved out, they've relocated, they've moved to another city, state, or country. So now there is literally nobody who can keep your person informed about what's up with you. And so this thought makes them sad that somewhere, like on the one hand, I feel like there still exists a connection between me and group 2, but then on the other hand, it's like I'm struggling to hold on to that connection, or to at least find out how group 2 feels for me. Now, the interesting thing over here is that I haven't seen the tarot cards yet, but from the oracles, this woman is sitting on her chair and she's weeping. So I do feel like your person, group 2, has a tendency to suffer more and act less to make things better for themselves. And what I basically mean is that, okay, if you're missing group 2 and if whatever sources you had to get information about group 2 have gone, why the hell can't you make an effort to contact them from your side? If they have blocked you from everywhere, you can maybe try from a different email ID, or you can make a different account, or if you have their number, you can message them from a different number, and you can be vulnerable, you can be apologetic, or you can just, even if it's not an apology, you can just pour your heart out and say to group 2 whatever the hell it is that you want to. Instead, you're just choosing to sit and weep, and that's not doing anything, to help the situation. It's not helping at all. When they hear about your name, they also start panicking a little bit. They start worrying about, are you still single? Or do you have someone else in your life? What if you're out there, you're happy, you're living your best life, you're exploring your options, and meanwhile they're sitting here clueless, sad, pondering about what went wrong in this connection? Because I am getting this major energy over here that when things were going downhill in this connection between you and your person, even then they could have done something about it, but they chose not to. They could have helped the situation. In fact, I'm being told that they could have avoided the whole thing, but they didn't. And it's like, sometimes when they hear your name, they keep on asking themselves, is it too late now? Have I missed my shot? Is group 2 now, like the one that got away? Will I never get another chance to make things right with them? Is this my fate? Is this a part of my destiny to love someone and to lose them on account of my own stupidity or on account of my own inability to take appropriate action at the right time? So heavy questions, heavy emotions whenever they hear your name, group 2. And they get choked up too. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Hanged Woman, which is basically the Hanged Man, the Star, 5 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. When things went downhill between you and this person, it could have all boiled down to one argument, which was like the, you can say the last straw or whatever else it is. And it seems like with 5 of Wands over here and then the Hanged Man, they could have shown more flexibility, but they chose not to. They chose to stick to their stance. They chose to stick to their side of the argument. People often say that it's okay to lose an argument if it helps you to keep a relationship intact. Because fights are inevitable. Whenever you're in a relationship with someone, arguments will happen. But is one silly argument worth losing an entire bond or an entire person over? That is something that you need to ask yourself. And in this case, I feel like, firstly, with the 5 of Wands over here, this could have happened way back when you guys were young adults or immature, or I don't know, just maybe not as mature as you are right now to handle situations, to handle disagreements. And I think when this argument happened, neither were you ready to budge, nor were they ready to budge. However, after the argument got over and after things fell apart between you guys, you might have tried from your side to make things right. And at that time, they chose to continue in that arrogant stand of theirs. And they did not meet you halfway to make things right again. And that could have forced you to finally walk away from this connection. Fine, I tried. I tried to come back. I tried to apologize. I tried to make up for it. If you still have to act so pricey, then to hell with this. And you might have walked away. So now when they hear your name, they travel back in time to that argument, to whatever last words it is that they spoke to you during that argument. And I'm being told with the Hanged Man over here that there are some things that they said to you that were pretty harsh. And now when they hear your name, they're like, man, I wish I hadn't said that. That was so unnecessary. It could have totally been avoided. I shouldn't have reacted that way. I should have waited a while. I should have waited for my emotions to, calm down a little bit. And then I should have responded. And of course, they wonder. They wonder so much about you whenever they hear your name. How are you doing? Are you with anyone? Have you moved on from them? Do you still care about them? Are you still mad at them? Are you still angry at them? Will you talk to them if they try to approach you? But mostly for this group, I feel like the moment they hear your name, they start analyzing where they went wrong and how it led to your current behavior with them, which is very cold and very distant right now. you or this person might be having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aquarius in your charts. Alright, group 2, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more readings and more frequent readings, because it's just easier, and sometimes I'm not, I don't know, I do not have the kind of energy to sit through a video and then process it and then upload it, and I know I should be having a bank, but if you knew me, you would know that I'm very lazy. Anyway, so if you are on Instagram, make sure to follow me over there. And that is where you can message me to take a personal reading, or you can also shoot me an email. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose the purple stone, first let's take a look at your oracle cards to find out what goes through your person's mind when they hear your name. So the cards that came out for you are a leg up, truth, joy, and triumph. Alright, this is refreshing to see. The first two piles were a little bit heavy. Okay. I feel like whenever your person hears your name, group 3, they get this instant rush of happy emotions, kind of like butterflies in your stomach. For example, and let's travel back in time a little bit. So when you were in school and let's say you had a crush on someone, and you would be sitting at your desk, you're doing your work, and then you can hear their voice, you can hear your crush entering from the back door, or you can hear your crush talking to your friend, talking to their friends, or your friends start poking you, look, oh, he's here or she's here. And so how would you feel in that moment? You know, like maybe a flush in your cheeks, ears turning red a little bit, butterflies in your stomach. So it's kind of like that. No matter how old you guys are, no matter how long it's been since you've both seen each other, till date, when this person hears your name, that is how they feel. Excited, bubbly, crazy, like they, I don't know, like their crush is standing in front of them and they are stupefied, like that. They feel happy, more so than anything else. They feel happy. And with truth over here, I feel like there is something significant that this person wants to tell you. With triumph over here and joy, I don't think that it's anything heavy. I don't think that it's anything bad. It just can be something that maybe they were fearful to tell you in the past, because maybe back then, because of your ages or emotional immaturity, or perhaps the circumstances of your lives at that moment, they felt that they just couldn't do it. And this can be anything. For example's sake, let's say that they have till date not told you how they feel for you. Okay, maybe till date they haven't clearly said the three magical words to you. And it's because maybe back then it was too much for them, or like I said, maybe they were busy with other things or whatever else it was. But now it's like with triumph over here, they're all ready. You know, they just want to charge towards you. They want to say those things to you. And so whenever they hear your name, they take it as a confirmation that yes, A, I am on the right track. B, this person obviously still means a great deal to me. I mean, the kind of emotions that they still manage to stir up in my heart whenever I hear their name. And 3, I am more confident now than I ever was before to tell them what they truly mean to me, to tell them what this connection means to me, and to tell them what I want from them and for us in this connection. With a leg up over here, I do feel like there are good influences around your person. That's the first message that I'm getting, that there have been people who have been guiding your person either silently, so kind of like their spirit guides or the universe, or actual human beings, their friends, family members, cousins, or whoever, who know about you and who know what you mean to this person. So they've been gently, you know, like nudging your person, go talk to them, kind of like that. And then the second message that I'm getting is that with triumph over here and a leg up, and considering the fact that we also have truth over here, maybe the reason why in the past this person had hidden their feelings or whatever else this truth is from you is because they just did not think that they were ready. Maybe they needed financial stability. Maybe they needed to grow more in life, not just as a person, but also as a professional. And with triumph over here, I feel like they're pretty satisfied, they're pretty content with where they are in their life right now. For some of you, you guys are currently living in different countries. Don't take any message that does not resonate with you, but that's just something that I'm picking up on over here. So when they hear your name, they get happy, they get excited, and it kind of, you can say, gives them that positive reinforcement that yes, I have to execute this plan that I have of winning back group 3. Somewhere with this huge tree over here, and of course the fact that trees have roots, I do think that you and this person are still connected. Maybe you both don't talk to each other as much as you used to. Maybe it's been ages since you've spoken to each other. But I do feel that that silent presence is there. They are still in your contact list. You are still in their contact list. It's just that you don't talk to each other anymore. But they are about to change that. They want to change that. And it's like each time they hear your name, they cannot wait to take action towards you. But somewhere it's like they hold their horses because they don't want to mess this up this time around. With the energy of joy over here, there is a possibility that in the past, the way this person behaved with you, they could have deliberately pushed you away. It's a message that I'm getting for some of you. They could have deliberately pushed you away. They could have deliberately been rude to you, which of course isn't justified under any circumstances. But it's like they want to flip the script now. They do not want you to feel sad on their account anymore. They do not want you to cry on their account anymore. They just want to give you the happiness which they believe and they know that you deserve. Which is why even though each time they hear your name, they get crazy desperate to talk to you, to reach out to you, they avoid doing so because there is so much intent in this person's eyes, like I know what I want. I have a clear idea. I do not want to mess this up. Please excuse the dogs. They get very riled up whenever the watchman comes. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Page of Swords, King of Wands, Strength, and the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Oh, okay, interesting. So over here in the King of Wands, it's like this fire is there in this man's chest over here. And this brings me back to what I was talking about earlier, like how whenever they hear your name, it's like their crush is standing behind them or coming to talk to them, or it's just they're around. So that spark of excitement, that burst of excitement, that spark of passion, of all these like fiery, passionate feelings, immediately they come to the surface. And I also like how this is the energy of the King of Wands, like it's very action oriented. And it's like each time they hear your name, they keep on telling themselves, yes, this is a sign. This is a sign that I have to take action towards group 3, but I must think everything through. I do not want to rush towards it. I do not want to fuck up like I did last time. I can do this. I can do this. This is what I want. I want to get back together with group 3. I want to give them every happiness in the world that they deserve. I just have, with King of Wands over here in Strength, I feel like one reason why this connection didn't work out in the past was because with the difference over here in Page and King, one of you was more ready than the other. There could have been like that energetic mismatch, or a mismatch on the maturity level, or just in general readiness. Sometimes you want something and the other person just simply does not want that thing at that point in their life. So it could have been one such instance. But now they're in this energy of, like get, set, go. And okay, wow. So with Truth over here in Strength, in the past, they did not have the courage, they did not have the confidence to tell you whatever this thing was. With Page of Swords over here, I'm being told that each time they hear your name, they keep on fine-tuning, you can say, the details of whatever plan it is that they have in mind to reach out to you, to talk to you. It's like every time they hear your name, they make some refinements in the script, because there is a script. when you receive a message from this person, if you think it is accidental, if you think it is, like a spur of the moment decision, let me tell you, it isn't. Okay, this person is a planner. They do not do anything impulsively. So whatever message you receive, know that it has been in work since some time. And every word, every punctuation has been well thought of. And it will be well executed too. Somewhere I also feel like with joy and strength over here, when they hear your name, it gives them that boost of confidence, like, yes, this is a sign of that bond that we share. This is like that last bit of confidence that I needed, that yes, I should go for it, and so I will. And with Six of Pentacles over here coming right underneath Triumph, and like I had pointed out, there's so much like intent in this person's eyes, kind of like eyes on the prize. And what is that prize? That prize is a reunion with you, or a first time union for a lot of you with Six of Pentacles over here. In the past, they could not give to this connection in the same amount like you were. There was no reciprocity, there was no balance. Now it's like they finally have all their ducks in a row. They have confidence now. Professionally, they're doing amazing. Mental health wise, they're doing great. They're mature now. They're ready to take action. They have the right words. Everything is in order, and it's just a matter of time. In fact, I do not think that it's going to take long, because Triumph, being the energy of Chariot, is a very fast-moving energy. So I don't think it's going to take too long. For some of you, it can be within a window of 6 months from whenever you see this video. But for a lot of you, it can just be like 6 weeks or so. July can be significant for a lot of you in this connection. But yeah, good things are on their way, basically. You or this person might be having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your charts. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can also follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings, more frequent readings, you can say. It's just that it's like, I don't know, I feel like a part of me says they'll understand, and a part of me is like, you should tell them. Of late, I'm so like tired and everything, and posting on Instagram is just easier. And no, I don't have a video bank. I don't like the concept of video banks, although many people do. But anyway, the bottom line is that if you want to see more content from me, like more frequent content from me, then Instagram, you should, like also follow me on Instagram. Anyway, you can also message me there to book a personal reading with me, or you can reach out to me on my email ID. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.